Have you been wondering how the Recal High Altitude Breathwork Training program works? I'm Anthony, the founder and head coach here at Recal Travel. If you happen to be one of those people with a high altitude trek or trail run coming up, or maybe it's a ski trip, mountain climb, or endurance race in the mountains, and you're considering your options on how best to train for the altitude, in particular, how to train for the altitude if you happen to live at or near sea level, let me explain in a bit more detail how our 5-week high altitude breathwork training program works. Don't worry, you're not going to be required to run with your shirt off like that guy that just ran behind me. But also don't worry, because I'm going to do my absolute best not to bog you down with the deep science of breathwork training. But bear with me if at times I don't have any choice but to at least lightly touch on the science. Okay, let's say you just signed up for the training. On your first day, you'll kick things off with assessments on your own breathing. These are designed to give you a feel for where you're currently at with your own breathing habits. You'll measure your body's automatic response to breathlessness. You'll measure your sensitivity to carbon dioxide. And lastly, you'll measure your lung capacity and other biomechanics of your own breathing. These assessments will be done using nothing but your own breath and a stopwatch. No need for fancy equipment or an appointment with your doctor. Now, once you have those breath assessments under your belt, these scores become something that you can monitor throughout the 5 weeks of your training. And we now have a target for where and how to improve your breathing through various exercises. Each exercise in the training focuses on improving different parts of your breathing. For example, in week 1, you'll do a breathing exercise called Breathe Light, which slows down your breathing to create a tolerable level of air hunger. Along the way, you'll be training your CO2 tolerance, which will ultimately enable you to feel less breathless on the mountain and maintain better control of your breathing. The Breathe Light exercise is just one example. There are others that involve breath holding and movement, or air resistance training to strengthen your respiratory muscles in preparation for that thinner, low-pressure air at altitude. In general, each week, you'll get a new set of exercises, increasing in intensity over the course of your training, and also becoming more sport-specific in their movement so that you'll be best prepared for your upcoming endeavor. To keep you on track during your training, you'll be set up with a workbook, which you can print to have on paper or keep digitally on your computer, and that'll help you record your daily exercises. If you elect to go for the online video training, you'll also have video explanations and demonstrations to help push you along the way. By the time you reach week 5, or what we call taper week, you'll switch your focus toward muscle recovery, but also making one last push for altitude adaptation with strong, breath hold focused, high altitude simulation exercises. These will send you off with the tools, both physically and mentally, that you need to make your upcoming challenge a success. If you have any questions, whether that's more information on how the training works, the science behind it, or how breathwork training will translate to your own personal endeavors, you can comment directly here on this video. We'll do our best to answer all comments as quickly as we can. Or you can send us an email at info@recaltravel.com. If you want to learn more, you can pause the video and visit the QR code right here. Once again, I'm Anthony, the founder and head coach here at Recal. And from all of us at Recal, we wish you nothing but the best in your upcoming adventure. See you on the mountain soon.